Hello, my beautiful Taurus dragons. Welcome to your full moon reading for January the 17th. This full moon happens in Cancer. It's a full wolf moon. And so if you started something at the new moon that happened on January the 2nd, this is sort of like it's a fulfillment of what you had started. So it's a very emotional time too, being in Cancer. It's about romance and fertilization and relationships. So it's very much sort of very, I'd say very cups and pentacles based. So very love and emotions, which is very much cups. So let's see what comes out for Taurus for this. So let's get another card, please, for Taurus. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, so let's see what's come up for you. Be bold and make the first move. A new cycle begins. And have faith in your dreams. This sort of reads just like a story, right? Be bold and make the first move. So obviously with love, right? So whatever you started on the new moon, maybe you started, I don't know, pursuing someone, talking to someone. Maybe you started just moving ahead with some sort of romance, obviously. And it says romance. So right there, it's like, ugh, okay, well, you know, I don't think this is, you know, a work reading or anything. So, and have faith in your dreams. I think, Taurus, that maybe you might have been stuck a little bit. And you might have either not known or thought that, that you are what love is, or that you're worthy of it, or the depth of it, or something to do with it. There was some sort of limiting belief that you had around love. And I think that, I think you are going to start something new. And I think that you just need to, it's like, no, I know that this is the way it should be. I know that this is what I want, right? So you really need to pursue your dreams. And this is very much telling you this. Let's get some cards to clarify this, shall we? Okay. So let's see. While I'm getting some cards up, please do hit that like button and subscribe. I do appreciate your support for my channel. I do use the likes and subscribes to pull through the bonuses because I don't have time to do all the signs for the bonuses. So I do use those to determine who gets bonuses, okay? And it changes from month to month, but I also just like to, so please feel free to leave comments. I do have to approve them to sort of filter out spammers, but I love hearing from you guys. So please send me comments, or even just like, right? Love subscriptions, share it, love it. So I appreciate the support for my tiny channel. Let's see, you guys have a lot of cards still over here. You have a lot of energy still that's lagging over in the background. So let's see where this goes. So this, first of all, let me pull this out. The first card that came up was the 10 of Cups, and it came out sideways. So I hear that you want family, you want celebration, you want the good life, you want security and harmony and happiness and love. But now this is also, we'll see what comes up, because this is also a card of reunion. So you might be trying to go back to something, or maybe not. I'm not a big X-back thing, but whatever. But like, you want it all. Because it's sideways, I take it as also the other side of it is also in effect. So it's, there might be something else controlling this happiness. Okay, or it's very much delayed. There might be some sort of obstacles, but it could be that something else is happening to stop it. And it could also be a misalignment of values, right? So you know how up here I was talking about, I was talking about you having this weird belief or something that was put in you about love, and that's what I'm hearing is this is sort of impacted this. Let's keep going. Let's see what card this is. Oh, that's weird. The Chariot. So the Chariot, And it's funny because since we are full moon in Cancer, the Chariot is Cancer. Victory is assured, and that things are moving fast. I think that you've come to realize what this is, and I think this is what it is. And so this all happened in the past. It's like you knew it, but maybe you've been working on it. Yeah, you've been sort of working on it. You've been working with this Queen of Wands energy. Now this could either be a person. No, it's an energy. It's not a person. So you're working with this energy of you don't know if you should be more aggressive or if you're trying to be passionate. Like, I feel like you were very confused about things, and maybe you thought you were coming across as being generous and loving, but really you're coming across as being pushy and, and not, I think that you've been doing a lot of learning about yourself, and you have the Four Swords in the upright. So this is, the Four Swords is about recovering. Okay. It could be after an illness, but it is about taking a step back and reflecting. I think that this whole thing, it's like, I want this, I want to move forward with this, right? I'm getting read the wrong way, right? Like, people aren't receiving me the way I want to be received. And I think that you're just stopping. You're just taking a break, and you're trying to gather your thoughts, and you're also recovering and healing. Right? So you're having to just sort of step back into the shadows a little bit, right? Yeah, and you have the Two of Swords. So I think that you had some part of you blocked. Like, I really do. Because you've just blocked yourself. Yeah, you're in your head a lot, and it's not really in a good way. You have your Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you just can't relax, like, because I think you're trying to push things, but you were pushing in the wrong way, right? And so you've taken the time to sort of stop. Let's see what these cards come up as. So let's see, we have this and this. Oh, yeah. You want happiness. You have the Sun. It's the happiest card in the deck. Okay? This is about positiveness and truth and fulfillment. This is what you want. This is deep, deep down inside of you. You want happiness. But it's almost like you're not taking your full control of your power, right? It's about courage and strength. And it's almost like you don't know. I really feel like you're just in the state of just not knowing how to behave. And you really just need to go back and embrace yourself and be true to yourself. You have your Five of Pentacles in reverse. I think that you may be continuing to look back and look back and look back and look back. And I feel like here you need to cut your losses, because I think that's holding you back, right? And I think that when you do have your dreams, instead of attaching your dreams to the future, whatever that may look like, you're attaching your dreams to past. And you need to open yourself and expand yourself into the possibilities of what can happen in the future. Okay? I want to talk about your Strength card being in reverse a little bit more. This is like, it's a lot of fear, and also struggling to maintain the sense of who you are. Okay? You need to be okay with being yourself. You need to be okay with being an individual. It's almost like you've discovered that you haven't been able to grow in the way that you want to. It's like you've sort of learned to love just from other people, rather than just letting your own heart feel, rather than letting yourself express yourself, right? So you've been going through, and you're really being encouraged here to embrace you, embrace who you are. Can I get more cards for Taurus, please? Maybe some advice. Advice and outcome, please. Are you going to give me some more cards? Yeah, let's see. And it came out over here, so it's continuing. You have the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so I think the big thing, yeah, okay. Here's the thing. You're stopping yourself from starting something new, right? I think this new move is actually for you to show how much you love. It might not even be towards a person. This might be you making the first move inside of you to move towards love, right? Because look at this, you have judgment, karma. You're having this big awakening. This is like the moment of truth coming, honesty and clarity, and again, parts that need to be released, letting things go, right? It's like you're just going, and if you need to, go and do, even just go and talk to the moon, talk to the full moon, right? Staring at the full moon is really good for your eyes, actually. It's a good exercise for your eyes. But it's it's about letting go. Now, there's a few cards here that do say that it could be going back with an old person. Not an old person, a person from the past. But I hate doing that. Just make sure that they want that, right? If you do decide to go back, make sure that everybody's on board, okay? I don't know any time, really, that that's worked. It takes two pretty phenomenal, like it takes two people who really want to, and honest, I don't know. Anyways, just be careful. But so here's the thing, is a lot of the cards that talk about going back also talk about letting go. So both of these cards here are about, you know, it could be about a past person, but they're also about letting go of a past situation or a past person, because you have the Nine of Wands here, and this is you, protecting what's yours. So if you are in a marriage, in a relationship, right, make sure that both people are staying and you're protecting it for all the right reasons. You could be starting a new romantic cycle. If you're single and you're thinking about going back to that person, I don't know, guys, like you need, and even if you're married, right, like you need to really see the red flags and see if that person actually really wants to be a part of it, right? Don't just stay in something because you're comfortable. That's the worst waste of a life that you can have. Okay, so, okay, Taurus, that is your advice, guys. You need to let go and move on, okay, whether it's with the past or with the future. But to get here, you need to take your strength back. You need to take back you need to take back your life. Stop giving your power away. You need to take back your power. Okay, guys, that is your reading, and I will see you in your next reading. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Okay.